Good morning, everyone. Today we are gonna focusing on three nasal sounds in English. That would be M, N, and eng. So by the end of this lesson, you will recognize and produce them clearly. So we're gonna start with this micro teaching, and I will be introduce myself. My name is Christian Millan. So, first of all, I would like to explain you guys our learning objectives that we have and we will be involved in this class. So our learning objectives will be the first. So you as my students you will be able to identify the nasal phonemes in English words. Like I said, the nasal phonemes are M, N, and eng. So you will be able to identify them, all of them, in isolation and of course in context, in English context. The second learning objective is that you will be able to correctly articulate the nasal sounds in syllables and words. So you will be able to differentiate them from similar other phonemes. And our third learning objective will be that you guys will be able to transcribe simple nasal phonemes using using the corresponding APA symbol. I will explain you that later. So that's our basically learning objectives that we will have during this class. And now I wanna explain you guys what would be our our class objectives. So our class objectives basically is that our class objectives is that the first you will be able to recognize each phoneme M, N, and eng orally and in words. So the second one will be produce the phonemes M, N, and eng correctly in different activities. And our third objective would be that you will be able to apply the distinction in short sentences with words containing this particular phoneme. Okay, so we're gonna start with this first one. So the first phoneme we have is M, as in map. So M, the phoneme M, um, I'm gonna explain you how to pronounce the phoneme M. So in order to pronounce the correct sound M, first of all you have to block the airflow with your lips, and then you have to release it through your nose. So that's why it is nasal. Um, I'm gonna help you starting by pronouncing these words over here. So we have map. So listen correctly, map. Second word, come, and third word, team. So as you could see, we have this map. We have the phoneme at the end. I'm sorry, at the beginning of the word, in the end, map, and then we have the letter the letter in the middle of the word. We have come, and then we have the phoneme at the end of the word. We have team. So the places of articulation as M as in map and the phoneme M is basically bilabial nasal. Why it is bilabial? Because you have to use both lips in order to pronounce the sound. As you could see as M, both, both labials. So I'm gonna explain you this step by step on how to pronounce the M sound. So first, what you have to do with your mouth. So first of all, close your mouth by bringing your lips together, as like this. Yep. So just put your lips together and try just to push like a little force on it. So as like this. That's your mouth. And then your tongue. What you have to do with your tongue. You don't have to do nothing with your tongue. You have to do in like an upper position or nothing. Just bring it itself in a normal way, in a neutral position. Okay, so please keep your tongue in a neutral position. The airstream. So how to work the air through yourself. So you have to block the air with your lips. So let's start mouth, tongue neutral position, and then release the airflow with your lips, as indirect, as if something like this, like And then as your voice is vibrating your vocal cords, it means that the M sound is voiced. So how you notice that? You just need to put your hand in your neck here in your neck, and you will make sure that you will vibrate. You will feel like a vibration there. So what you have to do: mouth, tongue, airstream, and voice. So you all together will be M, 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 like that. Okay, now we're gonna do a little little challenge here. Give me just 1 second. Okay, we're gonna do a little challenge. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna present you this. It's a little challenge we would like to share with you. Okay, so let's listen carefully.
Consonant sound mm. Masked mice made a meal at midnight. Masked mice made a meal at midnight.
Okay, good. So here we have the M at the end of each word. It is like a tongue twister. So you have to know how to pronounce it. So let's start doing it slowly. Mask, mice, made, a meal at midnight. Then let's go do it a little bit speeder. So mask, mice, made, a meal at midnight. Okay. So as you could see, when you pronounce the M, it sounds like a vibration here, and you have to put your lip together. Mask, mice, made, a meal at midnight. Good. Okay. Okay, that was the little challenge about the M phoneme, the M sound. Now let's continue with the N. So we're gonna do N, the phoneme N as in nice. So how we can pronounce the N as in nice. So to pronounce the N sound correctly, what you have to do: block the airflow with the tip of your tongue, and then release through your nose. So what's the difference? What's the difference? That in the end you have to block the airflow with your tongue. So in the M sound you have to block the airflow with your lips. That's the difference, okay? So we have here the words net. We have words net. We have words man, and we have words like 10. So the place of declaration is alveolar nasal, and we're gonna see how to do it step by step. So your mouth, how to pronounce the N sound. So your mouth will be in like a neutral position. It's not like closed at all. So your mouth is open, your mouth slightly, like doing like this. Open your mouth slightly. It's not closed completely. And it's not open up all the time, but it's just like open slightly, like this. Yeah, this is your mouth. And then your tongue. So you have to place the tip of your tongue on the ridge behind your upper front teeth. So what does it mean? Basically, you have to do this, like this is your tip of your tongue, like this. And you have to put on the ridge behind your upper front teeth, the ridge behind. So this is your teeth, upper your front teeth, and behind. So it's like this. Correct. So mouth slightly, and your tongue, tip of the tongue of your front of your teeth, like this. Yeah, and how to do the airstream. So You have to block the air with the tip of your tick, with the tip of your tongue, and block the airflow with the tip of your tongue, and then direct through your nose. So you have to do mm, mm, mm. So as your voice in vibrating your vocal cords, this basically means that in the sound is also voiced because your vocal cords vibrate. So again, mouth slightly, your tongue tip up upper your front of your teeth, and then release the airflow. So mm, mm. Correct. So now we have this little challenge. Okay. 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 I'm gonna present you our little challenge. Okay, listen carefully.
A night nurse napped till 9. A night nurse napped till 9.
Okay, so here we have this tongue twister. It says a night nurse nap till 9. So as you can see, it's the N sound, the N sound. So again, let's do it slowly. A night nurse nap till 9. And then let's try to speed up a little bit. So a night nurse nap till 9. Yep, so we have the N sound. Okay, okay. We have the N sound, good. Okay, good. And then we'll continue with the ing sound. So we have ing as in think. So to pronounce the ing sound, you have to block the airflow with the back of your tongue and release it through your nose. So again, we have m. So you have you block the airflow with your lips. We have the in. You block the airflow with the top of your tongue. In the ing sound, you block the airflow with the back of your tongue. So that's we have all the difference between these three phonemes. So you block the airflow with the back of your tongue, and then you release it through your nose. So we have these words as sing, king, and tongue. Yep, that's good. So step by step on how to pronounce the ing sound. So first, your mouth. So what's the position of your mouth? So open your mouth slightly. It's as the same as in ing, as in the n phoneme. So open your mouth slightly, and then your tongue. So you have to rise the back of your tongue towards the throat and press it against the soft palate. The soft palate is the upper side of your mouth. So you have to open your mouth slightly and then raise the back of your tongue. So it's like and the air stream. So basically, when you release the airflow, you have to block the airflow with the back of your tongue. So that's the particular sound, less and also this is a voiced sound. Why? Because your vocal cords vibrate when you pronounce the sound. So you can put again your hands on your neck and pronounce the sound. mm, and you will feel that little vibration in your neck. Good. So, but this is the little challenge we have here.
A king sang the wrong song. A king sang the wrong song.
Okay, so we have here the tongue twister. A king sang the wrong song. So as you could see, you can feel the vibration with the N as in G. So so you can feel like the air being blocked by the back of your tongue. So again, you have a king sung the wrong song. So you feel that. You can feel that when your vocal cords vibrate. Good. So okay, now we have this little practice. Is basically we have to apply the knowledge that all of you have learned in regards of this situation. So what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pronounce some words, couple of words that contain these phonemes, the M, N, and Ng. So what you have to do, you have to organize the words based on what you hear. So, for example, if I say month, you have to organize the word and put it in the correct column. That would be the M phoneme. Okay. So I'm gonna say those words right now, and you have to do it. Okay. So first word would be morning, morning. Then we have long. We have morning. We have long. Another word, need. Another word, time. Another word, bind. Another word, again. Another word, from. Another word, maybe. Another word, strong. Another word, down. Another word, more. And the last word, hang. Again, hang. So I'm gonna produce all of these one more time so you can listen again. Based on what you hear, you have to put the words in the correct column. So again, we have time, we have down, we have long, and then we have more, we have need, we have morning, then we have maybe, we have strong, we have fine. Finally, we have from, we have against, and we have hang. That's good. So each of these words contain at least one of these phonemes. What you have to do is organize them in the correct column based on what you hear. So this is what we have here. So we have time. We have in the column M, in the phoneme M, we have time, more, maybe, and from. In the column N, the phoneme N, we have down, we have need, we have find, and we have again. And in the column eng, we have long, morning, strong, and hang. So now we have some assignments assignments to improve. This is like to practice and do it better and better. This is like just practice a little bit so we can identify better which word is one. So first of all, we have an interactive task, and this is to practice M and eng. So this is a word. Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what we have to do. So here we have the nasal sounds from the phonemes M and N. So this is like a game in which we have to identify the word and find its birds. So it's basically just like find the birds, scan. We have gem. No, because it's not the same phoneme. It's not the same phoneme. So we can do it again. Fan and scan. Okay. Okay, so we have here another to do it. So it's just like to find the pair. So we have pan with the N. So we can put it in the correct column. Goes right here. So we have jam. We put jam in the correct column. We have plum in the correct column. And correct column. And right here. So we put man, ran, ban, right here, ban, and here, ran here, ban right here, and finally pan right here. Yeah. This is in order to identify each word, and you can pronounce it, so you can identify which word contains that phoneme M and N based on what you hear and what you pronounce. And we have then another interactive task. So this is another interactive task. We have another interactive task. This one is this one, the interactive task in which we can um, practice the N sound. Yes, we can practice the N sound. Okay, this is the activity. It's pretty easy. So basically what we have to do is just put the correct one in each column. So we have N, and we have identified which words contain this phoneme, the N sound. So we have, like, for example, hung. We have hung right here. We have hung. So we have, for example, long. Put long here. We have song. Can put song in the right column, and that's it. And that's it. So okay. All right, guys. So basically, this is all as a micro teaching class for the nasal sounds. And well, the reason why I choose and I select this topic is because it is important to identify the nasal sounds. They are essential. They are essential phonemes in English. You can find them in all, well, most of the words that contain English or that use daily in your normal life. Some of them they can be confused on the way that they pronounce. However, is if we practice and if we choose the correct way to identify those words, it's gonna be easier than we're gonna be talking about this. So frequently you will find these words, and in everyday vocabulary, you will understand how they are pronounced and help you to um, improve your pronunciation skills. Um, why is this important? Is because it is important to understand that the clear pronunciation give us clear explanation and let us others to understand what we want to say or the idea we want to let them know. Okay, so of course this you can recognize those patterns and spelling and the sound relationships. For example, you can identify map with nap, which is completely different based on what you pronounce. So that's actually all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you can improve better your pronunciation and you can identify these words in everyday life.